earlier. Once again, sorry for the interruption. Right, as we told you that we are into
Okay,
PSA
right.
technology that is mainly used for gas separation systems for generating nitrogen and oxygen from air, and this is based on uh, molecular sizes, different different gases basically. So now a little bit about our. Can you please share next slide? So here is a brief of our company that we are into uh, PSA technologies, and it was started in year 2007. And from there, this is a little bit about myself, which you already know. So, uh, we have our corporate office at SG Highway, Ahmedabad, and we have two manufacturing units. One is in Vatva, one is in Bakrol. Uh, so we have different gas generation system, PSA nitrogen generation, PSA oxygen generation, and then associated other systems also. Uh, we have this small product range basically. So we are into biogas dryer also, which is based on desiccant as well as on refrigeration system also. And here are some projects we have done with different agencies. We have done a biogas dehumidifier refrigeration based with Raj Industries for their Philippines project, and we have supplied a biogas dehumidifier of desiccant type to Reliance also. We have different other systems also. We have a desiccant based three towers uh, air drying system also. Here are some of the glimpse for our uh, clients. Now coming back to the biogas to CNG plant, which we are uh, which will be discussing this. This is based on PSA or VPSA. PSA means pressure swing adsorption, and VPSA is vacuum pressure swing adsorption. This is basically air separation technology and gaseous separation technologies based on their molecular sizes through zeolite molecular sieve. Different molecular sieve has different sizes to separate. So we are separating methane and CO2, and we are absorbing CO2 so that methane can pass through, and we are collecting the methane which makes up for bio-CNG. So a little bit about biogas. You all know about the biogas, that this is a hydrocarbon consisting of mainly of methane and CO2 and H2S and other gases also. So this is generated through a biochemical process where biodegradable waste is collected and it is fermented through anaerobic digester. So mainly this gas is comprising of methane 55 to 65%, carbon dioxide 35%, other gases, little bit of other gases, hydrogen, nitrogen also, some oxygen. Sometimes there is some little bit oxygen and ammonia also. Mainly hydrogen sulfide uh, uh, and water vapor. So we have biogas to CNG purification system where this methane is enriched by absorbing other gases over zeolite molecular sieve. mainly as water, H2S, N2, oxygen, ammonia, and mainly CO2. Then, the produced gas is rich in methane, which is somewhere around 96 to 98% purity also. So this bio-CNG is used for many application, like for cooking, for furnaces, for boiler, and for vehicle also. So now coming to the biogas production, which is done through anaerobic digester, and it is done in two phases. One is acid formation, and the next one is methane formation. So the first is a acid formation stage, and after that it goes to methane formation, and there methane is produced, and mainly biogas rich with methane is collected in the biogas holder. These are the different sources of the biogas. This is the dung waste, kitchen waste, industrial waste, landfills, wastewater, agriculture waste. Now coming to the why the biogas purification is needed. Although biogas can be used for cooking also and for other applications also, but the problem is that it has limited methane with mostly CO2, which is not doing good to the calorific value of the gas. So to increase the calorific value, we have to remove the unwanted gases, and that is what is done in biogas purification. Other things are like hydrogen sulfide is very important thing to be removed first, because it corrodes many parts of the system. So first we remove the hydrogen sulfide, and again the moisture is to be removed to make a higher calorific value of the fuel. So biogas purification is essential to upgrade the fuel for vehicular application, where you have a limited storage, so you require a higher calorific value of the gas. So now coming to the purification technologies available in India or in the world, basically, we have basically 4 or 5 types of purification system available. One is water scrubbing is also one method to remove CO2 and other gases. Again, amines treatment, chemical adsorption is also there. Then we have a membrane system also, where membranes are used to separate methane and CO2. Then cryogenic method to reduce the temperature of the gas and CO2 at minus 78, it changes the phase basically. So the remaining gas is methane. But the vacuum pressure adsorption system which we are using is the most efficient and most clean system, because here we are not playing with the chemicals, we are not playing with the temperature, we are not playing with the high pressure also. So VPSA technology is very simple and very safe operation, very simple operation. So in VPSA technology, we are separating methane and other gases over zeolite molecular sieve, and they absorb basically absorb the CO2 and other gases, which is removed in a cyclic process. So we have different kinds of adsorbents for uh, removing this CO2, molecular sieves and activated carbon. And these are selected based on the molecular size of the gases, basically. Desorption is carried out at lower pressure, uh, or say it is at vacuum. And the dry biogas, so we get the dry biogas. So here is some scheme how do we do the process. We take the biogas where methane is somewhere around 50 to 60%. Then water separation is done, sulfur separation is done, then siloxane is removed. Then this semi-purified gas enters the VPSS or PSA separation system, where the pure gas, which is having 95 to 98% methane, is produced, and it goes to for different application, for cooking, for filling into the cylinders through high pressure boosters compressors, industrial gas burners also, and for vehicle use again, through cylinders at high pressure. So we have discussed about how PSA biogas purification is done. It is done on the through molecular sieve, which is zeolite molecular sieve, and it is based on the sizes of the molecules basically. So we separate methane and other gases, absorb the rest of the gases, and we produce pure methane at the top of the vessel. So here is the total scheme, and here you can see we have different components, including the PSA towers, where zeolite molecular sieves are filled, and I will explain from the process point. We are taking biogas through a gas holder to our blower, and this sucks the biogas and it passes through a combination cooler where we have cooling water and chilled water, so that we can reduce the temperature. Then it goes for water scrubbing. Then it goes for chemical cleaning also. Then finally it goes to activated carbon, where H2O is removed. Mainly we are doing this cleaning system to remove the H2S. Then we have two towers filled with zeolite molecular sieve, which work one working, one a standby mode. Like, but it is like one tower is in production cycle of methane. The second tower undergoes the regeneration. So by desorption through a vacuum pump to the atmosphere, or it can go back to the gas holder. So these are systems where some automatic changeover valves are there. So after preset time, the tower keeps on changing from one tower to another tower. So the production of the bio CNG is continuous, but adsorption and desorption is after a certain preset time. So we have pure gas being collected at a surge vessel, then we have analysis system, and then we have uh, some control for flow and pressure. Then this gas can be directed to the use, or it can be connected to the high pressure booster compressors for filling into the cylinders. So here's some method which I have already described. So this is we have VPSA technology, and we have a PSA technology also for this. At high pressure also we have pressure swing adsorption. This is eco-friendly fuel, efficient way. Digester sludge is in high quality fertilizer. This is organic, purely organic fertilizer. So organic waste material is used as raw material. So we have control of pollution also. So these are the four processes in purification. One is adsorption, then depressurization, then desorption, and again repressurization. So this we are using in our PSS system. This is the scheme. If you can see, when left tower is under production, the biogas enters from the bottom and pure gas comes out from the top. And at the same time, the second tower undergoes the regeneration by desorption into the atmosphere or by vacuum pump, so that the regeneration can be achieved fully. So after a preset time, the process changes from one tower to another tower. Again, this next time, the second tower will be in line for production of pure methane, pure biogas, and left tower will be under the regeneration by desorption to atmosphere, again through a vacuum pump. So this keeps on changing through a PLC controlled panel and automatic changeover valves. So after a preset time, it changes from one tower to another. So these are the components of this whole system. This is biogas holder, from where we are taking the raw biogas, which is coming from your digester, so that the raw biogas is kept at a one place. This is called biogas holder. Then it is going to the blower, and blower is sucking from the biogas holder, and it is compressing it to somewhere around 0.6 to 0.8 bar for the process of VPSA. And this is now it is going to the combination cooler to reduce the temperature of the gas. Then it is going through a water scrubber so that the soluble impurities can be uh, absorbed in the water itself, like ammonia and H2S, some part of the H2S also. So we have desulfurization also. This is done through a chemical process where iron flakes are put along with the water, so that there is a chemical reaction and H2S is mainly removed. We have a moisture separator after that to remove the excess moisture, and it is continuously drained out. Then we have an activated carbon filter, where mostly H2S is absorbed and other VOC and siloxane, they are absorbed in the activated carbon. Then we have the PSA system, where regeneration is done through a vacuum pump. These are the PSA towers, where zeolite molecular sieves are filled into both the towers, and it is absorbing the CO2 and other gases to produce enriched methane, which is equivalent better than CNG. This is the surge vessel where the pure gas is collected and analyzed. We have a sample line going to the analysis system, where we analyze the content of methane, content of CO2, H2S, moisture, and other, so that we are sure that this is pure gas. And now it is through a controlled flow system we have, through which it goes to the consumption point or to the booster compressor for filling into the cylinders. These are some specifications for carbon and some specification for the molecular sieves which we are using for. So these are the advantages of the PSA process, because this is a very simple and very a simple design, a very simple operation also. These are all manless operation, automatic plants are there. The main advantage is that the purity of the gas is consistent. Uh, so you get a very consistent purity of the gas. The process is very clean. No byproducts, harmful byproducts are generated in this system. So this is a very clean process. Product gas is very dry, because it's coming through various stages of the
જરાક ઊંઘ આવી ગઈ 15 મિનિટ ની એટલે
Purity can be achieved.
ત્યારે તો જસ્ટ
To a
આવી
high,
રહું
very
હજી
high degree.
બારણું ખોલીને તને ફોન કર્યો.
Somewhere around 96 to 98% purity can be achieved. Uh, this is moderate pressure or very low pressure, and temperature is also normal temperature operation. So in cryogenic, basically, it's a very low temperature and high pressure. So you need a very safe, high safety there. But ours is a very safe operation, eco-friendly, and the best part is the life of the molecular sieve is very high. So this is a little bit comparison between the different methods of purification. Water scrubbing, you get 89 to 94% purity. Chemical adsorption, again up to 97, 98% purity. Membrane, 96% purity. So pressure swing adsorption, you get 92 to 98% purity. And the power consumption is also very low in pressure swing adsorption technology. So biogas purified can be used for various applications, replacing fossil fuels, including vehicle fuel. For vehicular application, it is very much required because you require a higher calorific value there. Each method has some advantage and some disadvantage. PSS system has advantage of removing all the impurities at one place in one system, and this is a very simple operation, very safe operation, fully automatic, no replacement or changing of molecular sieve very frequently. So this is a very robust system in India. So that's all. Thank you. I'm done. Hello.
Hello, sir. Is there any presentation on PSA technique for air separation also?
This is the same method we are using for air separation. There we are generating nitrogen by absorbing oxygen on the molecular sieve, and similar way in oxygen generation we are absorbing nitrogen and getting oxygen. So the process is similar. Only the molecular sieve will be different. Here it will be 5A molecular sieve. And for nitrogen, it will be carbon molecular sieve. So only the molecular sieve will be different. The process will be almost similar for separations.
Okay. Okay, sir. Participants, if you have any questionnaire, you can ask. Sir is present. He will solve your query if you have any.
Hello, sir, I am audible?
Yes, please.
Sir, my question is general. Okay.
Yes.
So my question is that, sir, right now we are using conventional fuel like diesel and petrol. Okay. And
Yes.
we are talking about the alternative fuel also. Okay. So, sir, what is the reason behind that? Still, people are not using biodiesel instead of diesel.
Again, there are some.
Sir is expert on biogas purification. Yeah. Okay, sir, you can proceed.
Okay.
What I know about my knowledge, I can share that I'm not into biodiesel, but we are into bio CNG, which is slightly different. I'm not aware about but bio CNG is a better fuel than the CNG available. And again, restrictions why we are not using CNG is because CNG is not available. We do not have much CNG. We are mostly importing it outside. So this system bio-CNG is a new technology to India, and it is evolving. Once it is fully grown, then you will have more CNG, which is a cleaner fuel than petrol and diesel. So it will be replacing the petrol and diesel, certainly.
Okay.
So
Thank
CNG
you, sir.
is the next
Okay. Thank you, sir.
thing.
Sir, up to what extent hydrogen sulfide is removed during this process?
It depends upon the process. If you require, there are several types of H2S scrubbers are available, which can reduce it up to less than 10 ppm also. So it depends upon the application. So if the
Okay.
biogas is directly fed into the system, raw biogas is fed into the system for power generation, there you require somewhere around less than 10 ppm.
Okay.
So there are systems available to reduce the hydrogen sulfide below 10
Okay.
ppm.
Okay. And what about, sir, removal of moisture? In fact, up to what extent we have to remove moisture?
Yeah,
If we have to
moisture
use
has
as
to be
fuel
removed.
for vehicle.
Yes, moisture is because zeolite again it absorbs moisture also, but below the bed of the molecular sieve we have activated alumina also. So
Yeah.
the dryness is lower than -70 degree. We call it dew point. Atmospheric dew point is less than -70 degree. So moisture has to be removed first for vehicular use. So we have
Yeah.
drying system inbuilt with the PSA towers.
Okay, sir. Sir, do you provide high pressure gas compression also?
Yeah,
In fact, compressors
for
are delivered by other agencies, but along with your PSA
yes,
technology,
yes, yes,
whether compressors up to capacity of 150 bar or 200 bar, whatever is applicable right now,
yes.
whether this is also being delivered along with your PSA based
Wherever it
system.
is required, although these are all bought out components, we take it from Bukhat or from Bowl compressors. But
Okay.
we provide along with the booster compressors and cylinder filling manifolds also.
Okay.
So the whole system can be provided. Somewhere it is required, somewhere it is not. Somewhere people are using only for furnaces. They do not require high pressure compressors. But for bottling, we do supply high pressure bottling compressors for up to 200 bar, 250 bars also.
Okay. Participants, if you have any query, you can ask.
Respected sir, I wanted to know about the use of whether solid desiccant cooling system or liquid desiccant cooling system is used particularly in your separation technology.
In our system, we are using solid desiccants to remove the moisture from the raw gas. So we are not into liquid drying. We are into solid desiccant drying. So in our system, we are only using solid systems.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
So any participant have a query can ask sirs to solve his or her query for concerns to the separation technology, gas technology, etc. Yes, it is one of the big industrial know-how.
Sir, I also wanted to know whether lab scale plant can be delivered by you, because these days bio CNG technology that is becoming more and more popular, and right now at our institute, we don't have biogas processing unit, but in future for renewable energy subject, we may establish biogas plant. So for small capacity biogas plant, whether it is 5 meter cube or 15 meter cube, whether lab scale biogas purification unit can be provided by you?
Yes, for research purpose, yes, it can be. We have already installed our pilot project at a prairie in Anand. So it's a very small, only for research purpose. It's a small pilot plant. So yes, it can be provided for research purpose. But the only thing is that the system is slightly bigger because we have too many components. Whether it is big or small, the system itself has some components. So economically, it may not be viable for a smaller projects, but yes, for research purpose, we can provide you the small pilot plant.
I had seen that unit at Prairie. I was not knowing it is supplied by you, sir.
Oh,
I
okay.
that is
Mr. Velu Morgan knows us, so you can go and check. We have supplied our pilot project for biogas, bio-CNG also, and for CO2 recovery also, we have given system for them. And we have a bottling compressor also. So the whole system has been installed by us.
Hasmukh, if you have any query, you can ask.
No, sir.
Okay, you don't have any query. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
your valuable input and sparing your valuable time. In fact, I am working in this area since long. In fact, my PhD was related to this topic, and when I came to know that from Ahmedabad only many researchers there are, many entrepreneurs there are in this field, and I approached you for this particular topic. And I am very happy that whatever explanation was given today, that was very much helpful. In fact, PSA, that is the technology which is used for purification of air. And during this pandemic, we have seen government of India and all state government had started many oxygen plants, and this was the technique which is very much useful. So especially considering how this PSA technique is working for air purification as well as biogas purification, this special session was arranged. And as I had received your consent, so due to your consent and your active support, this expert session could be arranged. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. It was my pleasure to interact with you all.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your wide experience about the separation technology. Thank you, sir. Participants are requested to fill up the feedback link provided. Participants are requested to stay back in the meeting. Till time they will have to fill up the feedback link provided in the chat box. Then next program will be announced shortly.